Okay, so it's Monday, June 8th, and I logged into my account here. You'll see that it's currently $25.22, only because it went up $76 today. And you might think, well, is that even a gain, right? Is that more of a loss? Or, where are we? But remember, that's not the point. The point of this is earning cash. And so we earned about $218.99 or somewhere around there last week. The reason it's $223.47 is I started with $2,500. All my three stocks that I bought combined at the time were about $24.90 something. So there was a few dollars left over sitting here, but then there was the $218 that we got. You also notice that there's no CD or CLDR down here. Why? Because that option expired on June 5th. Because it expired, it's gone. We did not reach the strike price of $11. Now, throughout the week, it actually got as high as 12 something. Let me show you CLDR, which I find fascinating. And this is why we like it, because of the opportunity. If you look over the last 5 days, you can see it spiked pretty high. Then there was a sharp drop off, and now we're starting to climb up again. But if you look at a month, you'll see that big spike. You look at 3 months, you'll see how much up and down there is. That volatility is what we like in order to have options that have high value. Now, what's interesting is if I look at the options here for them, you'll see that it's only the $11 one is only 10 cents. Now there's 25 cents for the 10.50. The reason I don't want the 10.50 is because I paid $11 for the stock. So I don't want to sell it for less. I actually paid about $11.10 or something. So not a big deal, but anyhow, so I'm not really happy with this 10 cents here. Again, that would be $10 because you're getting 100. Now I could go out to the 19th and make $25. That's not too bad. If I go out to the 26th, it would be 35. To me, that's not really worth it because that's just this 25 plus this 10. I'm not really seeing value there. So, most likely, I would either want to sell now and make my $10, or sell this one and make $25, and then just not do anything next week. And the reason I say nothing next week is because if I go back to my positions, you'll see that I already have 2 June 19th calls. So I would have nothing expiring on the 12th. So I'm trying to decide what to do. I haven't really decided yet. So what I was trying to think, see, this has gone up 37 cents. If this can climb up a little bit more today, let me go to the 1 day. Go back to 1 day. And you can see we've climbed. If it can keep climbing a bit, then that will mean we'll be closer to $11, which would mean this value will go up. And I'd be able to sell this for more than $10, maybe $15. Okay. At 15, I would go ahead and sell it. At 10, I'm kind of hesitant, thinking I'd rather take the risk and not make anything this week for the potentiality, if you will, of making more. Now, that's already dropped to $20, so I'm not real happy about that. So we're going to see. I'm going to pause the video and check back in later in the day, see if it's gone up, see if it's dropped, and then make a decision then. One thing I should point out, the reason there was that sharp drop, as you saw in that one graph, has to do with the quarterly results. They missed their quarterly results estimates. Anytime a stock misses their quarterly results estimates, that means that the stock's going to take a downturn. In this case, because it's a volatile stock anyway, it takes a really sharp downturn. So part of what I'm looking at is I think there was a bit of an overreaction. I mean, there usually is. When something like that happens, it could take some time for it to get back and recover. And that's kind of what I'm trying to look for. Okay, so I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to sell CLDR since it's not locked in by an option. And the reason I don't normally do this is because I'm locking in a little bit of a loss here. I'm going to sell market and go ahead and place the order. Now, if I look at my positions, you'll see I have a good bit of money here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy different stock. I'm going to buy SRNE. And the reason I'm going to buy it is because if you look at the options chain, for June 19th, we can get $90 on a $4.72 purchase. So I'm going to buy 100. I'm just going to do market here. I'm going to place that order. Okay, now that's filled. Now what I'm going to do is you'll see my DVAX. I'm going to go to option chain. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I was like, what happened? SRNE, sorry, option chain. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to sell a $5 call. The action is sell to open. One contract, market price, review order, place order, filled. And now I just made $480. No, $480, yeah. I just made $96. Okay. Now I have another stock I'm interested in called IVR, I believe. Oh, darn it, already hit $6. That's a bummer. Because what I wanted to do was sell the $6 call, which is $145. I might go ahead and do that anyway. That means I won't gain anything on the actual stock if it goes up, but I will gain on the options. Otherwise, I could do a $7 call for $110, which could potentially mean another $100. That's for June 19th. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's do buy 100 shares of IVR at the market. And we'll place the order. And it was actually a little over $6. It's actually $6.09 now, which means I paid a little more than $6. So you know what? For that reason, I'm going to go ahead and go to the option chain. I'm going to sell a $7 one. And so we're going to sell to open. Whoops. One contract, market value, review order. And we're going to place it. And I just made $120 there. So now I have a little, I guess, Excel spreadsheet I use called my options tracker. So I'll show you how this works. This is all my transactions. This is the ones from last week, as you can see. So what I will do is I'm going to go to my account transactions and I'm going to download. Okay. And I'm going to pull up the transactions. Don't ask. It's in not sheets, whatever Apple calls it. And then I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet and I'm going to just go here and I'm going to paste. Okay. And what you'll see is I've now generated $433.65 this month from options. That includes what I did last week and then what I did this week as well. There's the ones from last week. It's going slow. There's ones from last week, which was $218.99. And this week, it was $214.66. So all combined, $433.65. And remember, the options expire, let's go here, on June 19th, right? June 19th. All four expire June 19th. That means I have nothing going on next week. However, I've already made $433 and all these expire, so I'll get to sell 4 different options or get rid of the stock or whatever happens on June 19th, which means I'm fairly confident that we will have generated well over $500 this month by the end of the month, and that's on a $2,500 initial investment. Okay, so again, very possible if I had $10,000 and I did this, so that I just simply quadrupled everything I did. So I'd had I would have had 400, 400, 400, 400. If I would have quadrupled everything and invested 10,000 this month instead of 2,500, you could see that I would easily have had 4 times that, right? Let's just see what that is real quick. Times 4, I'd have $1,700 already this month. So I could easily have made $2,000 this month. Okay, I'm going to delete that and save my transactions, and there you have it. A quick maneuver, and we just cleaned up with some good money. And we'll check back in on the 19th because yes, I did take a hit on the CDLR stock, and so I didn't quite make as much money as it might seem. However, as long as I'm able to keep doing what I'm doing and that grows a little bit, it will offset it. So all in all, I've generated $433 cash this month. And with that, I will see you. Now, I may check in on the 12th. I don't know if there'll be a video for that, just to monitor where we're going. I don't really see a point at the moment, but maybe if something drastic happens. Otherwise, I will post again on the 19th when all these calls expire, and we'll see what happens. I'll see you then.